Overwhelm and safety, nobody else will tell you this, but I'm friends, so I'm telling you this. Both of them are illusions. They're complete illusions. They're myths created to control us or give us comfort. In all cases, it's not real. Overwhelm is just a feeling, at least in my case. Tell me if you feel differently. In my case, when I'm overwhelmed, I feel like everything is happening at once, or everything has to happen at once. And especially that I have to do everything at once. However, safety, on the other hand, is the illusion that nothing needs to happen and nothing is happening. Guys, and when I say guys and when I act like I'm talking to you, I'm actually talking to me. Time could not care less about my perception of it. I figured out, only for me, I don't know if it'll work for you, but I figured out how to flip the switch between overwhelm and safety. It's not easy for me. It's really difficult. It takes a lot of effort and energy, and I think my health is at stake. However, priorities. Fun fact about the word priority, if you listen to me on Lucas Scrobot's podcast, you will know that priority was only ever used as a singular word until the 1950s, when there were offices and admin, and then it turned into priorities. Okay, so listen, what's my point? I'm really milking that extra 10% of people who wanted a long one. Guys, the weather is gorgeous right now. How is this possible? Isn't it still summer? It's a really nice change of scenery. Okay, fine. So, priority. How do we choose what our priorities are? In my opinion, related to the word should. So we come in to orientation, first day as a human on the planet Earth. All of these wonderful people give us a perception of, hey, this is how it should be. This is what's normal, this is what's safe, because you're a baby, you're in our arms, and guess what, you're safe. And the reason why you're safe is because of this. Or the opposite, you're unsafe, you feel fear, and that's because you shouldn't ever be in this environment again. Sets us off. Actually, let me change this. The reality is, it set me off to think that there was safety at the end, or that there was justification or self-worth at the end, or that there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I set off on this journey, double speed, chasing the idea that there was gold at the end of the rainbow, because once you get the gold, you're safe and you're finally worthy. You're finally okay. You're finally the person that you're supposed to be. However, recently, on time off, I spent 2 beautiful weeks with Hakeem after about 4 consecutive months of taking time off every weekend for the first time in my life. And I realized that actually I'm still pretty annoyed and pissed during my time off too. So there it was. Why am I annoyed? Because the whole construct is an illusion, right? I said it at the beginning of the video. You could have just stopped after 5 slides. I created it that way, actually. I thought it was pretty clever. The whole construct is an illusion. The relationship that I'm in overwhelm, I wish I was safe. I'm now safe. I'm so glad I'm not in overwhelm. That's the illusion part. The reality is, if you get back to center and you get back to who you are in this very moment, and you look at the reality, you have the privilege of choice. I just saw so many videos right now, and I had the privilege of choice. I could choose to delete the whole rant, or I could choose to take the risk that someone's going to find this batch of videos tomorrow and wonder what it had to do with anything. And that's a choice I made, because right now at this priority, I really want to get a rant out there and connect with people again the way I loved doing. And after creating those choices and putting attention and changing the choice of where I put attention, I get closer and closer to who I want to be. And then I have a priority that's clear, and then I never feel overwhelmed. And then I finally understand that the big payoff is at the end of the rainbow, there's just more awesome rainbow. And that's life. I forgot, like, the most important part of all of this. Like, the whole point of Business Miracles. Oops. And that's what I wanted to share, my learnings and stuff. But I trolled you guys, and now probably 2 people are watching still. The important part is to remember that you're not following or finding a path, you're creating it. And in order to create it, you got to figure out what you want. For example, I want a pot of gold, or I want security, or I want safety. And then what am I willing to do to get it is I'm willing to change reality, to pull the sun and stars, and to create a reality that doesn't exist. Oh wait, I can't, never mind, I'll just do yoga and center myself. And then what do you expect to happen when you take that choice and actually run with it? And then going back and saying, hey, did it happen? Do I still want this? Am I still willing to go for it? What am I willing to do? And what do I expect from it? And then going again, and then going again, and then realizing that the destination you're creating a path to is actually the path itself. I want to be visible. After giving that long lecture about choice and effort and overwhelm, I have been, for all this time, staring at my September plan that is yet unwritten, literally just staring at it. I ended up finding an activation video that helped get me out of my zone. But the point is, I'm not great at the stuff I talk about, but I do know that it's important.